Hey guys, Mecha-san here with a definitely a Miss Mojo top 10 reaction video here, courtesy from my Discord server. The top 10 best episodes of Disney's Recess. And I'm gonna use this video as a bit of a platform as well, because I'm gonna talk about this is actually good here with this video, because I want to go off on something I've had in mind here. So I've noticed with a current rise in retro media, basically, where kids these days, they're actually watching old shows, playing old games here. Yeah, yes, it's moving out of the way here. Not important, but yes, kids are actually playing older titles. Like if parents who grew up in the 90s or 2000s, they still have their console, they now have kids, they're now playing those old games. That's true. But they're also, thanks to streaming service, watching these old shows. Shows that their parents watch, shows that we grew up with, and it just because, especially with the fact that, Disney, Cartoon Networks, they're not doing much of anything with their animated services, animation department or anything like that. They used to be able to chunk out a new show after show, either original IP, based on a movie they did, etc., etc. But now it's like there's nothing, practically nothing. So kids are actually going back here. Parents are introducing them to these old shows, and strike while the iron's hot, people. I want next generation this is a perfect opportunity for a sequel series with the next generation cast here. I mean, just this right here, Recess. They actually played with the idea of doing next generation thing here, where the characters grew up, they had kids. I mean, Spinelli, I think, was a lawyer in the proposal. And yeah, basically we see the kids of the characters here, and how they go through Recess and everything. And that's brilliant, especially today with the 30th anniversary of the Goofy movie happened. 30 years. I don't remember if I saw that in theaters, but I did have a VHS copy. I watched that movie every time it came on, not just Disney Channel, but I'm pretty sure it also appeared on other channels as well, like Fox Family or any of the series here. That movie is memorable here. I remember so much of it here, like the heavy stuff here. Of course, those facility parts here, Bigfoot, the Mickey and Donald cameo. Of course, how Max was so embarrassed at he made the laugh, his dad's laugh, a yuck here. It's but the biggest thing, of course, was how heavy it got. When Goofy saw the map, and then it came off here, he gave the choice to his son here, go left or right. He's right to fishing and left to the Powerline concert. And Max chose left here, and Goofy was mad. Being Goofy mad like that, silent, my God. And people who grew up watching that are now parents, now have kids of their own, and they watch this movie, and it all comes full circle for them. And they're watching those kids here. It's the kids probably feel for Max, and then 60 years later, the 60th anniversary here, those kids will become adults, will have kids, they'll watch it. It's God, it's timeless. That just goes to show you, the next generation, I want to know what happened to Max. We know he went to college. Goofy went to college. Goofy with son here, because, the whole thing with Goofy. And that thing as well, did Goofy hook up with that college teacher after he graduated, because he only needed 1 year of college? While Max, actually, I think there was a CGI, but I never watched that, not including that here. But that's what I'm saying. Next generation sequel series, that's what we need. Nostalgia is at an all-time high with kids embracing these old media. So embrace that here. And especially with these shows here involving kids and teens, it makes so much sense here. And my God, fans are doing more with this here. I'm currently having my eye optics focus on this Beetlejuice cartoon sequel comic, which yes, especially now, come on, give me what? By the way, I have heard like Beetlejuice 3 possibly confirmed. Okay, now give us a sequel series of the cartoon, and I've even seen this Danny Phantom sequel where freaking Danny and Sam hook up. Finally, tied the knot, got two kids. We want that. I want that. I liked, and unfortunately, the networks, the Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and all those guys, they're afraid. They're afraid to like touch that here, and kind of see it here. I mean, before that, like we technically had the first sequel series of characters grown up was like I think Rugrats All Grown Up, which I remember trying to watch, but never really clicked to me, and it just kind of fell to the wayside. That's unfortunate here, but now it's the perfect time for that here, and they do sort of embrace it here with we had a sequel series to the Fairly Odd Parents. The New Wish, which I love a New Wish here. It's a new take here, where instead of following like, Timmy Turner, grown up and not flying here, it's focused on the other main characters, Cosmo and Wanda, where they get a new god kid. I liked Hazel, and the whole thing with Perry now, Perry Poof, grown up, becoming Perry. That's something as well here, and the changing of the rules, like, oh god damn it, that's what I want! That's what we're talking about. Sequel series that continue the stories of these characters here. We see them grow up. We see them mature with us here. They also did it with Ben 10. Ben went from a bit of an obnoxious, overconfident 10-year-old to Alien Force, which he was 15. He was much more mature. He grew up. He grew up with us. And then they degraded him because apparently he was too mature, it was too dark. Yay. And it's like, why? No, that's what we want here. In fact, go all the way here. I want to see Ben, that probable future where Ben does finally grow up, get married, have a son, and have a kid. Want to see that here. Danny Phantom, Butch Hartman actually proposed like the next generation thing. I saw it. Like, I would need some roughing out here, but I want to see that here. I want to see the next generation of Kim Possible, American Dragon Jake Long, My Life as a Teenage Robot. My Life as a Teenage Robot. I said it. Let's see Jenny grow up here. We know it's possible. God, no, I mean, Cluster can do it, but why not? I'm all for that here. So, moving on here, but yeah, all the other characters, all the cartoons and stuff. Give me the next. What about Chalk Zone? That grown up here. I don't know. I'm looking at a list right now of all the cartoons and such here, but they did this with the live action series, like Raven's Home, I guess. Which, by the time that came on here, I had long since didn't have any cartoon channels anymore, unfortunately. So I don't know, but yeah, American Dragon Jake Long, and they technically also did a sequel series with Lilo and Stitch with the anime. Which is okay, but you can also make another sequel series here, like splitters off that. See Lilo grown up and everything, maybe, but see how different she is, all grown up now. And Nani and oh my god, will Kim and Ron hook up? Actually have kids of their own? So much possibilities here. It's like, now's the time. Now's the time for so many sequels. Give us the next generation, a new generation. For parents who grew up with these, can sit with their kids, watch these, enjoy it. Okay. It's just... I could keep going here. In fact, I would keep going on and on if I was standing up. because I don't know. I want to be animated. I need to move. I need to stand up and like express myself in big words and hand gestures and oh, one day I'll get the proper setup here. For now, let's see.
TJ, that was just a little kid. We're all little kids. It's the guts and spirit inside that makes us something more.
Welcome to Miss Mojo.
The guts and spirit
today
inside?
We're counting down our picks for the most beloved Recess episodes of all time.
Oh.
All rise. Okay, let's get this over with. I'm missing lunch.
Number 10, first name Ashley.
So I says to Joey, that's Mr. Girly to you.
Ashley?
You can have it, pal.
Spinelli is the toughest member of the gang, so it's totally scandalous when her first name is revealed to be Ashley.
Okay.
When she's outed by the devious Randall, Third Street's cool girl clique forcibly inducts her into their ranks for the good of the.
Oh yeah, the Ashleys. And your name is Ashley? I mean, nothing wrong with that, but yeah.
The Ashley name.
According to the Constitution of the Playground, Rule 5, Article 3, under clicks, and I
Under
quote,
click.
any kid named Ashley must become a member of the Ashleys if invited by another Ashley.
But that can't be right.
Spinelli's friend
Who made that? Oh yeah, the whole click things.
and fellow fourth graders are determined to free her from her new life, whatever it takes. It's fun to see Spinelli in a new light, but satisfying that she's never swayed by the Ashley worldview. She's still our Spinelli, whatever she looks like.
I'll give you to the count of 10. 1, 2,
2. Run.
10. Come
Two,
back, you
10.
little worm.
There's a lot of Ashleys out there, but there's only one Spinelli.
Number 9, Weekend at Muriel's. For an elementary school kid,
God, I got away with that?
outside of school will never not be
Ah, the parents.
weird. Seeing them as human is simply out of the question. However, Recess does attempt to humanize the adults occasionally.
Oh God,
Hey,
it
you
is.
guys, there's something weird going on between Finster and Hank.
What are you talking about, Teach?
Every time he comes around, she suddenly turns nice. It's just not normal.
In To Finster with Love,
Yeah.
the school's strictest teacher gets her chance at romance. In Weekend at Muriel's, we bear witness to a whole weekend in her life.
Cop a squat, Spinelli. We'll catch a little something on the boob tube.
Cool. Wrestling's on tonight.
Nonsense. We're watching McManus.
McManus, the vet detective? You've got to be kidding.
Shh, it's starting.
When Miss
Yeah, I think I remember that here. That they had a interesting. I think I never caught that episode. At least at the beginning here, I caught the ending in which dropped Spinelli off, and suddenly she was a teacher.
Finster
Damn.
offers to babysit Spinelli, bunion scraping, old-timey music, and liver and
Cat
sprouts
food.
are all on the agenda.
Liver, ugh.
But after learning that Spinelli thinks she's boring, the fierce old lady reveals a whole new side to her personality.
this gotta-
and her
they
guest
got away with this?
finds herself having a good time.
Thanks for everything, Miss Finster. I had
And
a
here we
great
go.
weekend.
Oh, you kidding? Batting practice, miniature golf tourney, chili dogs in the park. It was a Sunday I'll never forget.
Number 8, the story of Womps. Recess has a vernacular all of its own. From the Ashley's catchphrase to TJ's
Scandalous.
oft-quoted expression, tender, Womps is another TJism, and here we find out he invented it in the 2nd grade to avoid getting in trouble for cursing.
You know what we need, Vince? We need a word that will never get us in trouble. A word that doesn't mean anything. That way, when we stub a finger playing wall ball or spill out cocoa in our laps, we can yell without ending up at the wall.
It's a word that means nothing, but
Okay, yeah. I mean, that was a thing.
the grown-ups soon decide it must have some offensive meaning and proceed to have it banned, which of course only causes the word to spread like wildfire.
Oh, I want my finger in my desk!
Spinelli! Oh, dear, we'll have to send you to the principal's office.
TJ's a sucker for a cause and takes on the fight for the right to play around with language.
That's a lot of people. Hey, I see a swinger girl in there here. Who's the girl with the wizard hat? I don't remember her. It's like kind of a lose-who situation here. Like, where's Waldo? Oh boy. Again, Principal Prickly though. I always remember the movie here where he told off like TJ there with every single teacher was once a kid. It's like, Wow, just shut him up. Just shut him up and everything.
And create your own
This is me,
slang.
Duckwild.
The
These are
moral of
good.
the story: freedom of expression is a good thing.
Yep.
And sometimes a funny word is just that.
So that's the whole story, Mr. White. I just made the word up. It doesn't mean anything at all.
I understand completely, TJ. You seem like a fine, well-meaning young man. You don't worry about this anymore.
Number 7, the box.
It occurs to me that as long as children have each other, discipline is impossible. The key is to sever the link to their friends. Break that and you break the child.
It would take
Okay. Okay. The box is so basically I don't never seen an episode here. The box is basically solitary confinement.
a lot to break the spirit of TJ Detweiler Jr. But in the box, Miss Finster almost manages it. The box is her brainchild, a promising new punishment designed to separate rule breakers from their peers and place them within the confines of 4 lines painted on the ground.
Well, I say the joke's on you because the rules of the game just changed. Discipline has a new name, and that name is the box.
At first, the kids mock the idea.
Yeah.
But when TJ becomes the first to earn himself 10 minutes of solitary confinement,
yeah, so exactly. It's like your kid, you gotta move around, but you can't move. But you gotta like that small space. It's like you go crazy. I mean, when I like to move, I like to walk. I pace around a lot of people. It's so straight. Like I like to pace around, go back and forth. Because I like to think on the go. Like that's how people are. Some people like that here. So just standing there, like just like God, I gotta move more. I wanna go to that corner right there. Move to the tree. Just keep walking around here, letting my thoughts run with me.
it proves to be a surprisingly effective deterrent.
Yes!
The episode is a smart, memorable installment with some great jokes.
Damn!
Gotta do something, you guys, before we lose TJ forever.
Maybe if we just never use the word square again.
Yeah, right. What are we gonna do? Play Force Circle?
Number 6,
Play forward
the
circle.
beauty contest.
Beauty contest.
The gang get off the playground and into the world of pageants in this Spinelli-centered episode, where the Miss Congeniality vibes are strong.
This congenial,
Really a
okay?
function of proportion. Spinelli, all is not lost. I can simply scale the stress down and copy a Paris designer's latest sensation.
Great. Can I go back in the stall now?
The Ashleys enter Spinelli into the Little Miss Blush contest as
What?
a prank. But
A
when they
prank?
want to shy away from a challenge, Spinelli resolves to actually try and win the thing.
Yeah.
Vince, who never met a competition he couldn't
You work pretty good in those heels. Never. I don't think I've seen an episode either. Again, I saw the episode where I think I want to bring it up here. I'll wait to see, but yeah, unfortunately, Recess. I did watch this show, but it's always on and off.
bested in, takes on the role of coach, and his scenes are a hilarious highlight.
Yes.
Okay, Spinelli. I was up all night watching videotapes of the last 7 Little Miss Blush pageants.
What? The last 7? Little Miss. Wow. Tapes. Also, tapes. Where do you get the tapes? Legitimate question here. Like, where did he get the tapes? 7. And how much did it cost him?
And I prepared a program for victory. Our first lesson, the walk.
With a strong team behind her, Spinelli makes it further than anyone expects, but the ending still comes as a surprise. Number 5, Recess is cancelled. All work and no play makes 3rd Street School a grey and depressing place.
So, did the movie come from this episode here? Like,
When the government decides to test out an experimental
Government?
program of no recess.
Recommendations, Mr. Secretary?
Just one, sir. Cancel recess. It's a waste of valuable time. Our youngsters could be using those precious minutes to learn more.
Unusually, the kids are largely passive here. They're subject to the whims of the Board of Education, while the social commentary plays out.
Oh, I'm sorry, Spin. I was just thinking about that sweet boo-one sound my foot makes when I make contact with a kickball.
Thank you. We'll administer another test tomorrow. Back to your studies.
In an attempt to make a statement and look impressive, the board picks a fail-safe school to test out their joyless scheme.
God!
But the joke
yeah, like the literal color is being drained out of
is
them.
on them when test scores plummet, as anyone with any common sense could have predicted.
What's this large black line descending at such a steep angle? Delinquency?
Those are the test scores, sir.
Show this data to no one, do you understand me?
It's not the most feel-good episode, but it definitely has.
I love that here. Show this data to no one. Like, he doesn't want to admit that he was wrong. He was dead wrong, which is so real. Let's be honest here. We like to think that people will be, we'll be sensible and see, okay, I was mistaken. Pull back everything. No, they're not. They put their pride and reputation on the line here. They're not gonna admit that they were like completely 180 on the wrong. No, they're gonna try to make this work. Like, or give up the impression that it works. It's gonna be bullshit.
Something to say. Number 4, one stayed clean.
Private, you look great.
Thanks, Pop. Sir?
This is an historic day for the Griswold family, soldier.
Oh, yeah.
Make us proud.
The genuine friendship between the gang is one of the things that makes Recess so special. Gus is the newest member of the group,
That's
but
right,
every
yeah.
one of the guys still has his back. And on picture day, they prove it. Gus is an army kid who has never had a class picture, so his friends commit themselves to keeping him dirt-free, risking their own cleanliness in the process.
Oh,
I surrender! Not without a fight, you don't!
Oh,
The day
yeah,
progresses,
the kindergartens.
The playground becomes a war zone. And by the time the 4th grade is called up, there's only 2 kids left standing. The twist ending might just have you tearing up.
That's my son, right there near the middle in his first class picture ever. If you ask me, soldier, well, I'd say he's never looked better.
There, the episode. This is the episode. This is what I was talking.
3.
Yeah, so they experiment kissing here, and forgot the other girl, but she had to tie. She literally had to chain her down the bat in the girl's room here too. That was fun. Like, that was hilarious. Like you had to tie her down with chains on the chair.
Experiment. In the world of Recess, the kids are running a society all their own, so sometimes it's easy to forget they're like 9 years old. In the experiment, we get a reminder when the gang are horrified by Butch's horror story of his older brother kissing a girl.
This old gang here. Ooh, kissing girls, got cooties. I miss those days. I kind of miss those days when it was a thing, but nowadays with the internet, it's like kids are that's no longer a big deal. It's only a big deal when you see your parents do it.
Their eyes getting googly, their lips slurping and smacking. No, it can't be true.
You're making it up.
The mysterious kid imparts a dire warning. Kissing is the future. Shocked and disturbed by these revelations.
Wow, they called it. Don't you just love it when cartoons predict the future with impeccable accuracy?
It soon suggested that the gang should draw straws and try some kissing of their own, purely as an experiment.
It's quite simple, actually. All we have to do is hold a scientific inquiry, find a willing boy and girl, observe them kissing, ask them to describe their reactions, and then we'll know once and for all. We can do it tomorrow before school.
Everyone's watching. Now imagine in today here with, how much more open people are about their sexuality with being, being lesbians or bi, being gay, lesbian, bi, trans, pan, you name it. You name it. Seeing 2 boys. Well, how would they react seeing 2 boys kiss? 2 girls kiss? How would they react with the whole pronoun situation? Like you gotta call, you gotta address them as they, them.
TJ and Spinelli are the chosen victims, and the whole school gathers to see the result. It's a goofy little episode, but guaranteed to make you smile.
Yeah. Then in the next generation, like I was talking about, I don't think those 2 were the ones that got together, but.
Well, at least now we know for sure. There's no way we're ever gonna want to kiss you girls.
Yeah, and we aren't gonna want to kiss you guys neither.
Wait 4 years. Yeah.
Number 2, economics of recess. This show loved to tackle a big theme, and in this episode, it takes on capitalism.
It's Monstickers, Tage.
Those dumb things kids put on their notebooks? Correct. The colorful collectible stickers have become extremely popular.
Yeah, if you don't have Monstickers, kids won't let you do anything.
You mean they're like money? Only better.
TJ is out sick for a week and returns to discover there's a new currency on the playground. Monstickers. Without stickers, you're nothing. Even lying on the grass incurs a fee.
Now this I can afford.
No, you can't.
Man, I gotta get me some stickers.
Forced to sell.
Mon stickers, yeah, the latest like weekly thing in the current scene. Oh boy.
Sell his hat to Menlo, who has family stickers. TJ commits himself to working his way up the ladder.
Menlo. Okay, there was an episode where TJ, we learned that TJ was friends with a character. I think it was Menlo here, where they had a falling out a while ago, but they agreed that they would attend their birthdays every year.
Getting nowhere fast, he starts paying littler kids to do his work for a lower price and taking his cut off the top. The writing is whip smart, and it's fun to see TJ embrace his inner evil dictator.
Everyone either works for you or just stands around and does nothing.
Good point. Gus, start charging kids for standing around.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few
yeah, he becomes a crime boss.
honorable mentions. The Legend of Big Kid, in which TJ is captured by the kindergarteners.
No.
No thanks, I'm too old for naps.
Nap. Why not? Take a nap, kid.
Hey, this feels pretty nice.
Good.
Yeah, nap good.
The new kid. Gus makes his first appearance and learns to stand up for himself.
Would you listen here, Bob? Who graduated and made you king? I am not a nobody. I am a somebody. I am Gus P. Griswold. You hear me? Gus P. Griswold!
Speedy,
Wow.
we hardly knew ye.
Speedy.
Third Street School mourns the passing of Speedy,
Huh?
the 4th grade's pet hamster.
Oh.
I love the little rat, okay?
Aw. Okay, that one's real. That one is a little too real. I never seen the episode here, but yeah. Death of a hamster, death of a little pet. Yeah, that's crazy. Everyone would like to act like this at one point here, but they're too self-conscious. So, seeing Spinelli essentially do what anyone would love to have done in situations like.
I loved everything
like,
about him. His cute little nose, his cute little paws.
Oh,
I'll
they're
never
cute.
forget the first day he looked up at me with those black beady eyes, and I saw love.
Aww.
The substitute. Miss Grotzky goes out sick, and TJ has a battle of wills with the substitute teacher.
All this week, Mr. E here's been bossing us around, taking away our recess, forcing us to do independent study. And I guess he won all you guys over. But there's something I want to remind you about, and her name is Miss Grotke. She did everything for us this year, from teaching us about healing herbs to helping us with our times tables.
He's okay. Dramatic much? I mean, I gotta show that he does care for the teachers here, but in the end, I got a substitute. He's gonna.
Teacher's Lounge. The gang are on
The
a mission
Teacher's
to
Lounge.
discover the secrets of the staff room.
Yeah, there was something like that. Out of coffee machine, out of order. No wonder these teachers look all so miserable and grumpy. Yeah. Like, seriously, I'm looking at this place like, wow.
This is it? No laboratory? No high-tech gym?
No
Nope.
spiritual awakening?
Nope.
All these years of wondering. And it turns out the teacher's lounge is nothing more than a nog-eyed couch and a busted coffee maker.
Yep.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, the Great Jungle Gym Standoff.
I can't believe it.
Recess without old Rusty.
The spirit of rebellion and protest has always been strong with this show, and the Great Jungle Gym Standoff is one of the most feel-good examples. When the school decides it's time to tear down the playground's jungle gym, affectionately christened
Upside down girl? Damn, yeah.
and Old Rusty, the kids choose to make a stand.
Now,
What do we want? A jungle gym!
how long can you keep holding?
We want it! Yeah!
How long can you keep holding up there?
That's it. Do something! Sorry, lady, but tearing down a jungle gym with kids on it is against union rules.
Though the
Oh,
teachers
there you
try
go.
their best, the kids will not be moved. When their parents are called in to make their offspring see reason, they instead join in the show of solidarity.
What?
We shall not be moved just like a sea.
Oh, this is silly.
But you people can't do this!
Ultimately, the people get what they want, preserving their nostalgia while creating something new.
Yeah, I mean, when are they just gonna tear it down and replace it?
Which Recess episode do you remember the best? And who was your favourite character?
A little dramatic
Share
there.
your favourites.
A little too dramatic.
I just want it to be remembered.
I know, Bob. But the thing is, great leaders aren't remembered for the things they built. They're remembered for the things they do.
Do you agree?
That's smart. There was also an episode where I guess it was a parody of It's a Wonderful Life or something. I don't know. Where like Spinelli becomes queen of the kindergartners, and Gus like joins a digger team, those digger brothers, something like that. Huh. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, again, Recess, Next Generation series here. Like, we are again. Now that I think about it, we're getting that with kind of like the regular show, right? It's coming back as a sequel with them all grown up and have the cats have their own kids and such. Is that is the thing, right? Yes. Oh boy. So everyone, thanks for watching. As always, kind of what you all thought. I did not see a lot of Recess. That's for damn sure. Like and subscribe for more. Till next one. This is Mecha-san. Logging out.